this. Next Gen. I'll just talk to you a little bit about Next Gen. I'd been moaning to Ed Vaizey, the culture minister, over a number of years that there simply weren't enough programmers of a high enough quality for the games industry. And we realized at the same time that it wasn't just about the games industry, the visual effects industry, and all the creative industries. In fact, all industry was saying the same thing, is that in the digital world in which we live, we need highly skilled programmers. And Ed Vaizey asked me to write a report called Next Gen, which you can download from nesta.org.uk. And we conducted this very intensive survey, did 7 Ipsos Mori studies, started off at looking at universities first, but really got down to the key area of which we felt concerned was in schools, in that the ICT curriculum as currently taught was largely learning about how to use technology. It gave no insight how to create technology. Here was a curriculum that taught you about Word, PowerPoint, and Excel. Having to do a year learning Excel and having an exam about it. I mean, what's that all about? It's just a complete waste of time. It's all right to learn it for a week. These are digital literacy skills that we need to have, but if we are going to make stuff in the digital world to become digital manufacturers, we need to learn how to code. So our main recommendation in Next Gen was to have computer science on the school's national curriculum and as an essential discipline. Because at the moment we're teaching our children how to read effectively, but not how to write. We need people who can not just play Angry Birds, we need people who can make Angry Birds. We need people who not just use an application, we need people who can make an application. We're going to make digital makers, not digital users. We're really at a crossroads in our world today, whether let ourselves be controlled by technology or we are going to control technology ourselves. And we're perhaps the most creative nation in the world, as I said earlier. We're also very good at high technology. Put those two things together, the marriage of art and science, don't keep them apart, bring them together, and we can create wonderful things for the digital world and help drive the digital economy. So if we can get kids coding, creating content, you know what it's like, when you make something on screen, it's very empowering. And we can do this collaboratively, bring our artists and scientists together, work in teams, and make content to serve to a digital world. So I think we've got 5 or 10 minutes for questions and answers, so I won't go on too long. But if you want to download it, please do. See if I can find, just come out of this 1 second, get the web address. It is, if you want to download Next Gen, go to this site, nesta.org.uk. You'll learn a lot about our recommendations. And if you want to learn to code, you can go to Decoded. And the important thing I'd like to stress is something that Albert Einstein said, the person who never made a mistake, never tried anything new, whether it's yourself or getting coding in schools, it's going to be a rocky road, but we can't afford not to do it. If you look at the countries that have had computer science on the national curriculum for the last 10 years, Finland, Israel, it's no surprise that some of the best high technology intellectual property is coming out of those countries. And also, we must not forget the legacy of Alan Turing, one of our most famous coders of all time. So that's it for me. Thank you very much indeed.